What if you could build your own AI assistant that can chat with your customers, answer their questions, and work for you 24 into 7 without writing a single line of code? So, hello everyone, welcome to Pabbly. So, in this video, I'm going to show you how you can build your first AI agent using Pabbly Chatflow. And this AI agent will intelligently respond to your users' queries and automate the chats across the platforms like WhatsApp. So whether you are a beginner or just getting started with the AI automation, then this tutorial is going to be very helpful for you. So now let me show you how your AI assistant is going to work. So right here on my screen, you can see this is the AI agent I have already created. Now let me firstly show you how this AI agent is going to work in real time. Then we will build this AI agent together. And watch this video till the end because I have an amazing surprise for you that is going to make your experience even more valuable. So stay with me till the end, and before I reveal the surprise, let's move on towards my WhatsApp and check the real-time working of this AI assistant. So here you can see I'm landed to my WhatsApp where I'm going to send a message to the number that is my test number. So here I'm going to enter a message that is, hey, I need help. And I have added this message as user's first message in my AI agent or the AI assistant which I have built in. So here you can see my AI agent has responded to me, that is, of course, I'm here to help. What do you need assistance with? Now let's enter another question for our AI assistant. Now let's say I'm creating this AI assistant for my e-commerce business. So for that you have to create knowledge base for your e-commerce business because my AI assistant will respond only on the basis of the knowledge base which you have provided to it, and that knowledge base must contains the details of your business. So now I am going to enter another question for my AI assistant and we will check how my AI assistant is responding to me. So here I am going to enter this message that is, what products do you provide? And my AI assistant will fetch the data from this knowledge base which I have created and provided to my AI assistant. And now my AI assistant will fetch the data from this knowledge base and answer to me. So now let's move on towards my WhatsApp again, and here you can see my AI assistant has responded to me and provided various product categories. So here you can see these are the product categories. Now let's enter another question for my AI assistant. So here I am going to enter this message that is, provide me details of popular electronic items you have. Now I am going to enter this message. Now let's wait for the response of my AI assistant which will respond to me within few seconds. And here we have received the response. So now my AI assistant is providing me some popular electronic items available to this e-commerce store. So now let's move on towards my knowledge base and check whether my AI assistant is providing me the same data or not. So here you can see in my knowledge base, I'm getting the same data which my AI assistant is providing to me over WhatsApp. So now you can see that how amazing my AI assistant is, which is automating my all conversations with my customers. So now I'm going to show you how you can build this amazing AI assistant for automating your business too. And for that we have to access Pabbly Chatflow, and for accessing the Pabbly Chatflow you just have to type its URL over the new tab, that is pabbly.com/chatflow, and once you will enter the URL you will be getting the landing page of Pabbly where you can see two options, that is sign in and sign up free. So if you are a new user you can simply click over the sign up free, and if you sign up your account for free over the Pabbly Chatflow you get 100 free credits every month for practicing Pabbly Chatflow. But if you already have an account then you can select this option of sign in. But before moving on forward towards Pabbly Chatflow, I am going to tell you about Pabbly community. So here you can see this is the page of Pabbly community where automation users, marketers and business owners gather to share their ideas, ask questions and get relevant update regarding using the Pabbly applications. So you can also join Pabbly community now and grow your business with us. And if you wish to join the Pabbly community then you can find link in the description given below. Now let's move on towards my Pabbly Chatflow. And here I'm going to simply click over this sign in, and once you finish your sign up you will be getting this all Pabbly apps page where you can see these are the products provided by Pabbly. And as we are going to create an AI assistant we have to access Pabbly Chatflow app. So now we just have to click over this access now button. And here you can see we are landed to the dashboard page of Pabbly Chatflow, where you can see these are the numbers connected to my account. And if you also want to add your WhatsApp number, then you just have to click over this add WhatsApp number button. And here we are getting two options, that is WhatsApp Connect and Manual Token Connect. So if you want to integrate your WhatsApp number, then you can select this WhatsApp Connect. And if you want to connect with token number, then you can select this option of Manual Token Connect. And if you want a detailed description of adding WhatsApp number to your Pabbly Chatflow account, then you can find video link in the description given below. Now moving on to the sidebar, you can see these are the features provided by Pabbly. And now if you want to learn more about these features, then go and check the videos given on the description below. Now as we are going to create an AI assistant, then we have to select AI assistant given on the sidebar. And as you will click over the AI assistant, you will be landed to this AI assistant page, where you can see these are the AI assistants I have created. And if you want to create your own AI assistant, then you just have to click over this add AI assistant button, and here you have to provide the assistant name. Now I am going to provide my AI assistant name as your first AI assistant. And afterwards I am going to simply select this add AI assistant button, and we will be landed to the page of our AI assistant. And here you can see this page, and here we are landed to this tab of AI instructions, where we are getting this option for selecting the instruction type. So here you can see these are the instruction type we are getting. You can even select the custom prompt, and you will be getting the prompt instructions. And here I am going to select my AI agent, as I am going to create AI assistant. And here I am getting some of the instructions, so you can modify these instructions according to you. And afterwards we are getting this AI configuration section, where we are getting this option for temperature. So temperature here basically shows the creativity of the AI's answer. Here 0 means more focused and 1 means more creative. So as you move towards 0, your answer will be more focused, and if you move towards 1, your answer will be more creative. But here I am going to keep it as 0.5, which is the most friendly temperature. And afterwards we are getting this option for selecting the AI to use. So here my AI, that is OpenAI, is already selected, and afterwards it is asking me to select the model. So here I am going to select my model as GPT-4o mini. Now we are getting this API key section. And for getting the API key, you can visit this help desk, which says kindly visit your OpenAI API's key page to get the API key that you need to enter here. So now let's move on towards our OpenAI API's key page. And here you can see I'm landed to my OpenAI API's key page, where you can see this option of create new secret key, which you have to select. And here you have to provide the name and the project name, and click over this create secret key button, and your key will be created. But I already have my API key, so I will be pasting it over here. Now afterwards we just have to click over this connect button. And here you can see our OpenAI key saved successfully. And afterwards we are getting this AI assistant settings. So if you want to modify some of your AI assistant settings, then you can do it from here. Now if you wish to provide the header message or the footer message, then you can just enable these toggles and enter the header or the footer message. But I am going to keep it as disable. And afterwards we are getting this option for stop keyword. So stop keywords are the words which can stop your AI assistant. Now let's say I want to stop my AI assistant as soon as someone enters a message consisting of this word stop. So now you just have to type this word and press the enter key, and here our stop keyword is ready. But I am going to keep it as disable. And afterwards we are getting this retry attempt. So retry attempt basically specifies the number of fallback retry attempt if the AI assistant fails to respond. So here you can enter the retry attempt from the range, that is 1 to 10, but I am going to keep it as disable. And afterwards we are getting this option for fallback message. So fallback message is the message which will be displayed when the AI assistant API is not responding correctly. And here we are already getting a fallback message, but you can modify it according to you. And now it's the time to reveal the surprise which I have prepared for you. So this coupon code, that is STUPC, is the surprise which you have been waiting for. So you can use this code STUPC for getting exclusive discounts on your purchase for the Pabbly. So use this code and start instant savings with creation of automation. Now we are getting this tab, that is knowledge source. So this is the tab where you have to provide knowledge base containing details of your business. And here we have to upload the file, and you have to remember one point, that file format will be only accepted of .txt and .pdf. And if you have any image on your .pdf file, then there is a limitation of 10 pages. Now I am going to upload my file in .txt format. So for downloading your file in either of these format, you just have to go to the knowledge base which you have created, and on the header section you will be getting this option for files, and on the file menu you will be getting this option for downloads. And here you will be getting this option for downloading your file in either of these formats. So I have already downloaded my file in .txt format, which I am going to provide to my AI assistant. So now let's upload it here, and here I am going to select this button. And here we are landed to my download section, where you can see this knowledge base, that is knowledge base e-commerce store. So here I am going to upload it. And here you can see, as I have uploaded my file, I am getting this pop-up and this name and the vector ID. So this shows that our knowledge base is successfully uploaded. Now let's configure this assistant interface tab, where we are getting this option for header display heading name. So here you can provide your own header display or heading name. So here I am going to enter my header display heading name as your first AI. So here I have provided my header display heading name as your first AI, and here you can see this heading name is also appearing over the preview of the chatbot on the right side. So here you can provide the header display heading name, and afterwards we are getting this option for header display subheading name, and here we are already getting a subheading name which says we are online and happy to assist you, and this subheading name is also appearing over the preview of your chatbot as a subheading. So now you can also provide heading and the subheading name for your AI assistant. And afterwards we are getting this option for initial message, and here we are already getting an initial message, that is, hi there, how can I help you today? And this initial message is appearing over the preview of your chatbot. Now let's say I'm going to create one more initial message, that is hello. So here I'm going to type it and press the enter key, and here you can see the change that my new initial message is also appearing over the preview of your chatbot. And you can create only two initial messages, so I'm going to remove this initial message which I have recently created. And afterwards we are getting this option for display the powered by Pabbly label, and this is already enabled. So here you can see this powered by Pabbly label. Now let's disable it and see the changes. And here you can see, as I have disabled it, the powered by Pabbly label has been disappeared. But here I am going to keep it as enable, and now we are getting this option for footer text, and here we are already getting this footer text, that is privacy policy, which can be seen on the footer section of the preview of your chatbot. So here you can provide your own footer text, and here we are getting this option for footer link. So here we are already getting a footer link, so you can provide your own footer link here. And afterwards we are getting this option for users first message, and here we are getting this users first message, that is I need help, but I am going to convert it as hey I need help, and this message will be sent to WhatsApp from the user side. So with this we have successfully configured our assistant interface. Now let's move on to our styling tab and customize the visual appearance of our AI assistant. And here we are getting this first option for selecting the theme mode, which is already selected as light. Now let's change it to dark and see the changes. And here you can see the dark theme mode has been appeared in the preview of your chatbot, but I am going to keep it as light. And afterwards we are getting this option for assistant shape. So from this drop down you can select your assistant shape, and now we are getting some of the properties for which you can change the coloring of your AI assistant. Now let's say I'm going to change this assistant background color. So here I'm going to select another color for this. So here I have selected another color, and you can see the changes in preview of your chatbot. So likewise you can change coloring of any properties of your AI assistant. And now we are getting this option for header profile picture, assistant profile picture, and background picture. So if you want to provide any kind of these profiles, then you can provide it here. So with this, we have successfully created our AI assistant. Now we just have to save this and enable it. And for enabling it, we just have to activate this toggle. And now for saving this AI assistant, we just have to click over this Save AI Assistant button. And here you can see my AI assistant has been saved successfully. Now if you wish to embed this AI assistant to your business, then you just have to select this embed button and you will be getting this script code. So you just have to paste the script code to your business and this AI assistant will be embedded to your business. And now I am going to show you how you can enable this AI assistant for a particular chat, particular contact list or your all contacts. Now for enabling this AI assistant for your all contacts or contact list, you just have to go to settings where you have to select this inbox settings option and you will be landed to this inbox settings page where you just have to scroll down and at last you will be getting this option for AI auto reply settings. So here you have to enable it and from this drop down you can select contact list or your all contacts. And from this drop down of AI assistant you can select the AI assistant which you want to enable. So this is the simple way for enabling AI assistant for your all contacts or for a particular contact list. Now if you want to enable this AI assistant for a particular chat, then you just have to select the inbox given on the sidebar and you will be landed to this inbox page where you have to select the contact for which you want to enable this AI assistant. Now let's say I'm going to enable my AI assistant for this particular contact and here you can see we are getting this option for choose AI assistant which you have to enable and from here you have to select the AI assistant which you want to enable. So here I'm going to enable this AI assistant, that is your first AI assistant, and afterwards we just have to click over this save button and our AI assistant is enabled successfully for this particular chat. So this is the way you can create an AI assistant and enable it for your business. So what are you waiting for? Use this code given on the screen and start automating your whole business. And if you have any doubt, then don't forget to mention it in my comment section. So thank you for watching this video. So you can create many more chatbots like this by using Pabbly Chatflow. Now if you have any doubt, you can mail us at support@pabbly.com, and if you have any queries, you can write it on forums.pabbly.com. But if you have any pricing related issue, then you can visit the URL given over here. So start using Pabbly Chatflow for free now.